Good afternoon. It's April the 7th, 2017. 11 days till we have to pay our taxes. Oh, what fun! We'll start with our usual disclaimer. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Well, like I said, what a week. We have seen a lot of things come through this week. Probably the most recent would be the missile attack on the Syrian airfield, where the bombs are reported to have come from, that killed those people in Syria. Boy, at the back of my mind, you talk about a wrong move to make if you're Assad. But I don't know how the guy thinks. Would certainly be open for discussion, but supposedly they attacked the airfield that the fighter plane that dropped the bombs flew from in retaliation for the deaths. So we'll see. We'll see. I think that Trump has established himself like Bush did early on, when Bush quickly invaded Afghanistan after the 9/11 towers, and no doubt in anybody's mind that if you got out of line or stepped out of line and attacked the United States, that you were opening your country up to attack too. And that changed the way business was done for those 8 years. So Trump has gotten the attention of North Korea, Russia, Syria, Iran, China, and Cuba, all the other people out there that if you get too far out of line, you could be struck militarily. And that will change the negotiating table. In fact, this afternoon, in the wrap-up of the meetings with China, Trump alluded to the fact that there are going to be some good things coming out of these meetings in the not-too-distant future, and that they were able to resolve some things, although no specifics were given. So we'll see if that actually transpires. We came in this morning with support at 40 to 45 and resistance at 55 to 60. And right here is 45. We hit that off the early news. Right here is 60. We hit that late in the session. And the news this morning was bad for indexes, but they didn't break. So when bad news doesn't break a market, they rally as shorts cover. Came back down. This low was much higher than the preceding low. Market comes to balance. And when we break this line right here, it is slowly higher until we hit the high. Now, it's my contention that good trades happen quickly in 2 to 3 bars. There's 3 bars. Right here we had a 5-bar run. That's pretty unusual. This was the news. It was over in 1 bar. So this idea, good trades happen quickly, has led to my 3-bar break-even rule, especially on crude and gold. But it works on all of them. Now, there are times you will leave money on the table, but we've had $480 that I didn't lose in trading over the last 2 weeks by utilizing that rule. And when I didn't utilize it, I got an 8 tick loss. So it would have saved me for another actually 60 tick loss over the last 2 weeks. So that's significant. It's something to play with. That hurts your bottom line. Okay, right here on the F1 screen on the EMini, lower high, lower low. F1 says we can sell it. News was not particularly bullish today, but people are still awaiting the Trump tax package. If we look at today's structure, and there's no news to speak of on Monday, the news will come out of foreign affairs, maybe the Middle East. Usually no major news is scheduled economic news on Mondays anywhere in the world. So a foreign power attack, terrorist attack, something like that, some statements by officials over the weekend is what will be driving the news. So right here we are, 59.61, sell 1. 64.66, sell 2. On the buy side, 50 to 52. And 45 to 47. We've been using these numbers a lot. The best trade is selling 65s or better. The best trade is buying 45s or better. And we're just picking off our number one support and resistance points. Trump, you never read about it in the press, but there's a lot of unwinding of onerous rules and regulations that are going on right now beneath the surface. There are a lot of programs being looked at in the various departments with the task at hand to remove the wasteful, the programs that are redundant, the programs that just flat out don't work. And if Trump can get started on doing that, cut taxes, find something to replace Obamacare, no matter, I mean, he will have done one hell of a job in at least slowing it down. Might be nice to think that you could turn it around, but that would be probably a little hard to believe. Hope so, but I'm not holding my breath. Okay, we have an outside day. And Dudley, I put links to 2 articles up there. Dudley came out and said that even though we'll be selling off assets to help control the markets and do such like that, there will be more interest rate increases coming. It won't stop the Fed from raising interest rates, and then bonds begin to sell. And that probably took gold down too. So the news this morning was very favorable for treasuries. Then Dudley came in and spoke and wasn't so friendly for treasuries, and they sold. Double distribution down after a very, very strong rally. So right here, the last rotate up was 28, then 30.5. Then we have the spill from 4. So 27s to 31, sell 1. 3 to 7, sell 2. On the buy side, 17 to 21. And then 9 to 13. If the Globex, if we can't extend the range and take out that 124.20 to 24 area over the weekend, we can adjust this and be thinking in terms of being long. But I think the first trade is a sell based on the action that we saw today and the comments from Dudley. Next week is an auction week also. Which we do a pretty good job of playing. Okay, the knob spread actually widened today, so beneath the surface things aren't as bad as they seem. 20 to 24 is 1. 27.31, sell 1. 7 to 11, sell 2. On the buy side, 4 to 8 is 1. 29 to 01, buy 1. 17 to 21, buy 2. They're telling us it's going to be 80 degrees tomorrow here, in the high 60s with winds. If it's 80 tomorrow, we'll probably have winds to go with that too. It'll be a little warm for this time of year. But our electric utility will like that. with some cash flow going. Gold, equal low, higher high. We'll be looking at a B, so that one, maybe buy it, I don't know. Looking at, here's Dudley's comments right there. So, stops above 60, 59 to 61, sell 1, 64, 66, sell 2. Still not that bearish on gold. Maybe a little lower in London, 50 to 52, buy 1. And 45, 47, buy 2. Looking at crude, higher low, higher high, find a place to buy it. You get the F2. We're kind of all over the map today. I mean, we were lower, we were higher, came right into the middle right here, but we did close above 52. And the reason we're closing above 52 is potential unrest in the Middle East. So we've got volume up here above 50, so 52.50, 52.75, sell 1, 53 even, 53 and a quarter, sell 2. On the buy side, 51.75, 51.50, buy 1, and 51 even, 51 and a quarter, buy 2. And the euro was off. Lower high, lower low, F1, find a place to sell it. And it is that simple. There's a lot that goes into giving you a lower high and a lower low, or vice versa. So, if I were the euro, sell on Dudley's comments. The Fed's raising interest rates. You can get more money on your money in the United States than you can in Europe. Sell a euro, buy the dollar. And that's what happened. So stops below 106, buy 1, 106. 105.75, stops below 105 even is where I think we're headed. 105 put would be a play. 106.40 to 50, sell 1. 106.75, sell 2. And that does it for this week. After yesterday, I am ready for the weekend. All that scrambling yesterday morning took more out of me than I would think it would, but it did. So, little yard work. Still have those 2 books that I haven't finished. Got a nice weekend planned. Hope you all do too. I'll see you bright and early Monday morning. I'm out of here.